What's up YouTube, Tyler Trail Squatch. Today we are going to do an install video. Got my Auxbeam rock lights, so we'll be installing those today. Stay tuned. Alright, so after opening the box, we've got the manual, has a lot to do with the app. You've got the head unit with the QR code that you'll scan. You've got two 5-foot and two 10-foot cables. There's two little rubber ends to put on the open end of the rock light after you install it. And then you've got your rock light with two different mounts. First thing I did, I walked around, I looked for a place to put the control box and the engine bay, then I looked for a spot to put the rock lights. I chose the fender flares, and using a 5/32 drill bit and one of the rock lights as a template, I drilled the holes. I had Junior come over with the scrub brush and some water, had him wash out the bottom of the fender flares. There was a bunch of mud caked in there. Make the install a little bit cleaner, then we took some of the shop rags and dried it out. And we started to install the rock lights. The screw that comes with it is pretty long, so we had to use a 7mm deep socket for that, along with the Allen wrench that comes with them, and we got them tightened down. All right, we've got the rock lights installed. Next step, we do not have those wired in yet. We are going to disconnect the battery first for safety, which you should do. So I have the control box running in the UV100 relay. There it takes the positive, then you have to run the negative to the chassis and ground it. And on each end you have to make the ends to them. Now time to wire the 5-foot to the front of each, and then we ran the 10-footer from the front to the back, and Junior had a good time running wire and connecting them. Some good quality dad and dude time. So what we do with the excess cord, I just kind of folded it back and forth on top of itself, then I zip tied it to some holes that were in the bottom there by the sliders. Got her wired up. We're gonna use our phones and take a picture of the QR code to get the app downloaded. Here's the app that they want you to download. Now let's play. So it was getting a little too dark last night to finish up the video, so we're gonna do it this morning over our favorite cup of coffee. So let's talk about the install without any interruptions, without shooting video. I'd say it'd take about an hour. The manual, if you're looking for installation tips, you're not going to get it. The manual just kind of shows how to connect everything, which is fairly self-explanatory, and the manual, or that little brochure that I showed you in the beginning, pretty much goes through the app. Let's talk about the app. The app I found not to be very user-friendly. A couple of things I didn't like with it, but for my purposes, it's going to work great. Let's talk about the product. I have not had any bad luck with the Auxbeam lights. That's what I run with all my off-road lights and everything, so that's why I went with the rock lights. The intensity of the rock lights I was a little disappointed in. Also could be my placement in the fender flares, which would affect the output and things like that, or the distribution of the light itself, not the output. I didn't find them to be as bright as I thought they were going to be, so a little disappointed in that. Notice when you are in motion, if you're going to run them in motion, I am not, that the light dims, which is probably a good thing. But then when you put your vehicle in the park, you have to open up the app again and manually turn up the intensity. As far as the Bluetooth and the radio go and get it to dance around, if you're into that thing, I'm not. But I tried it out and was having a few issues connecting, so that's where my app issues come in, and the user-friendly part of it. So, but if you're into that, it works. I'm not, like I said. The whole purpose for me purchasing the rock lights was to have some accent lighting around the Jeep in the camp area once we get the tent up, and hopefully in the future get an awning and everything when we're overlanding. So that's the main purpose. I got the lights because the particular Auxbeam lights, because of just the look. They're a little bigger than some of the other ones. They looked a little more durable. I'll leave a link in the description below for those. And then I'll also leave a link for Auxbeam themselves. If you purchase through them, you can use the code TRAILSQUATCH at checkout and take 12% off your entire order. If they made an 8-pack with these particular rock lights, I would have purchased that. Looking at it now, I would prefer 6, one on each side in the middle of the sliders there to help distribute some of that light around, not just in the fender flare areas. So 2 more lights for me would probably be optimal. So, but they only sell them in a 4-pack, so might just have to purchase another 4-pack down the road. But for now, this is what we've got. This is what we're going to use. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll talk to you soon.